How's it gaming? I'm Phil LeBlancs and welcome back to Let's Play Secret of Mana. We are going to beat the game today. We're in the last few series of rooms here, and enemies start getting more powerful. These things are just Dark Stalkers, they're not a big deal, but there are golden variants called Master Ninjas, and there's one right there, and they are very powerful, and I mean like doing 300 damage to Popoi, sort of dangerous. There's also Terminators, which are golden versions of the Knights we've been seeing. They're not super difficult. Oof. Careful there. Since last episode, I left the Mana Fortress and then came back to where we were. That's all. I wouldn't call that overly leveling or anything. We were level 62, which is pretty good. Most people would say you probably need a little bit more to beat the game, but we should be just fine, to be really honest. So I'm going to be okay, I think. We also were able to get a few better drops from some enemies, which is very nice. That dude, like, 0 damage too, dang. Actually, let's switch over our behavior. I don't want these guys to attack anymore, because the last boss pretty much has to be just Randy, so I must do that now. But yeah, I was able to get the Fairy's Cloak for Prim. It's Prim and Popoi's best armor in the game. I was also able to get Amulet Rings for both Randy and Prim. I actually ended up getting a third one for a complete set, but Popoi has something better with the Fairy's Ring anyways, so no, don't get caught in that weird area. Come with me. I hate when they do that. I'm just gonna keep going. There's nothing I want from any enemies anymore. I didn't get a single orb from anyone, and I don't want an orb anymore because that would mean I'd need to leave the dungeon, and I don't want to do that. And you cannot use the friggin' magic rope, stupidly enough. So you do have to just deal with it and leave and go through all the trouble. I don't want to do that. We just want to beat the game now. But if you are willing to spend some time around here to do that, have fun. It's way too low a rate to get those things. It reminds me a little bit of the Sword of Kings from Earthbound, where if you are adamant about why aren't you taking damage, adamant about getting those things, then you could be spending hours there, and by the time you get it, you're so over-leveled, you didn't need it anymore. And that's what the case is here for these orbs. To get all your stuff to level 9, the highest level you can get for these weapons, half of the time you're going to be at level 99 by the time you get them all, so it doesn't matter. So, very, very aggravating. The only one I really would have cared about was the axe, because the axe is only level 7, while everything else I have is level 8. That I'm using anyways. We're just going to skip you guys. We don't care. We don't want to deal. No! Oh boy, thank you. Go around here. Careful, shapeshifters. Can't go through enemies too. Push, push, push. Come on, guys, you can make it too. So you need all 3 of your carriages to come with you. There we go, we're doing fine. Just about there. Away. Keep going, keep going. The last 2 bosses aren't super difficult. The second last certainly isn't. It just acts like a basic boss. It's the last boss that can be annoying and can take a long time depending on kind of how the stats and randomness want to treat you. Are you guys like stuck there? There we go, come on. Stop getting stuck in places. I really hope they fix that at least for the PlayStation 4 remake, because my goodness, the pathfinding skills for these AI characters is just terrible. Careful, very small walk here, so you kind of can't get by anymore. I think we'll have to take these guys out. That's fine. Oof, I'm getting knocked around, though. There we go. Tsunami gets waxed. Thank you, Prim Popoi. I like how, even though I've like ordered them not to guard, if they're like trapped and they can't do anything, they'll still attack. They'll not like stand there and not do anything, you know? Jeez, the Fierce Heads are frustrating. They have like this counter attack whenever they get hit. They come back with that poison spray that I keep getting hit by. Okay, there we go. Ooh, well, I got all my HP back from that level, so that's definitely good. Ooh, you're still there, Fierce Head. Or not Fierce Head, Fiend Head. Ooh, and 2 Master Ninjas, damn. You know what? I think time to just jet. Sorry to jet, but I'm in a hurry. There we go. That is it. That is the entire dungeon. Step on this teleportation. And we have a little room here to actually prep yourself, which is very, very nice. So if you need to do anything, do it now. And then go south to this little teleportation block and... Oh, sorry, to the top right. My mistake. And then get ready for the final bunches of battles. Hello, Thanatos. How you doing? Oh, hi, Dialog. Wow. Dialog! For ages I have been searching for a human with the power to conquer this world. one born in the shadow of darkness and raised in the light of mana. Dialog is the one. I cannot wait any longer, my body has grown weak. What is this backstory with Dialog? He was born in shadows of darkness? We've talked to him like twice, he was all like, let's go fight a witch. And then he comes back like, oh, I've been possessed, and that's his entire story. Super weird. It is time. Using his body, I will take the Mana Fortress and rule the world. Yeah, you are weak, that stumble there. Dialog, resist him with all your might. Do a constitution saving throw with advantage. I must hurry. This body is breaking up. Help me. Gahoof? Gahoof? Let me... Oh, good job, Prim. You did it with a single spear strike. We've beaten the game. Dialog, snap out of it. Where am I? How good this new body feels. I grow strong. Liar, you can't just steal someone's body. My dear, I can do anything I want. Huh? I can't move. Prim, can you hear me? It's me, Dialog. He's too strong. I'm finished, but I can't help you. Thanatos is an ancient sorcerer who sold his heart to the underworld. Though his life force is eternal, he hasn't his own body. His life force is growing darker. He feeds on hatred and destruction. Oh, silence! Here it looks like it's supposed to be Prim talking, that's still Dialog talking. Prim, I'm so sorry I won't see you again, but I have to do this. You're Randy, right? Take care of Prim. Dialog, stop it! Please, Dialog, stop it! Oh, and final boss. Or second final boss, I guess. I forbid this, just when I was to be reborn. I must withdraw. Give me your bodies. This is Dark Lich. He is... Oh, that music's so cool. Treat him like any other boss, even though, like, this awesome music and he feels very final. He's weak to Lucent Beam. The entire reason we got Lucent Beam leveled up is for this boss. He has 6,666 HP, which is a lot, but we're doing over 500 per Lucent Beam. You're gonna need Fairy Walnuts to do it like this, which is another reason why I left the Mana Fortress. But if you have 4 Fairy Walnuts the way I do, then this is an easy boss. Don't let it stack too much. The most you can do is 999. So 2 Lucent Beams is enough to do max damage, so let it sort of happen. If Dark Lich goes into the ground and reaches up with his hands, get your party members out of his radius, because he will do a terrible attack that will knock any character in there unconscious, and he'll just keep doing it until they're dead. And if all 3 of your characters are there, you're probably going to die. It's very, very aggravating, so do not let it happen. Like I said, treat it like any other boss and just attack, attack, attack. Oh, it's disappearing. That is dangerous. Let's see what happens. Oh, no, can't do anything now. There's the hands. Get away from it. I don't know if I can attack it from here. Oh, I can. Yeah, see those, like, circles that were coming out of the hands? That is very dangerous. So, you are going to want a Fairy Walnut, or at least some MP, because the final boss is going to happen, and you are required to have MP for that fight. And I don't mean, like, oh, it's really helpful if you have some magic to use. No, no, no. You must cast magic in that. So, that's why, again, I left and got some Fairy Walnuts, because it is basically required. Are you dead yet, Dark Lich? I'd really appreciate it if you just die. Get away from it, get away from it. Ooh, Prim, good. There we go, that is good. How much HP do you have? 12 left. Okay, that's actually fine. We have enough Fairy Walnuts. Actually, you know what? I could probably use it right now. And it gives you 50, so it's not like I'm going to be wasting any. Let's hope that it'll happen. Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that. I don't think I gained anything there. I think I just wasted a magic Fairy Walnut. Shit. Yeah, because the numbers didn't pop up. I might have wasted that. To be fair, even with the 2 that I still had, this is more than enough. That is very aggravating anyways. Popo is level 63, yay. The Seal on Dryad's mana magic is gone, and that is really good. Oh. Or ooh, I guess. I don't know. Dialog. Yeah, he's gone. Though, good sacrifice. Good job. Prim. There we go. Oh, no, not yet. It's weird how it faded out to fade back into the same area. What the? Let's get out of here. Ugh! You okay, Popor? What is it? Hugh. I'm okay. just dizzy. We have to get out of here now. And we can control our characters. Let's see if that landed at all. I want to know if I got my MP back. I did not. That is such bullshit. Secret of Mana. Built with rubber bands. Well, we'll use one right now anyways. Popoi should be fine because I don't even know if I used any magic with Popoi since I've gotten into this area. Yeah, almost full. But yeah, we have mana magic for Dryad for both Prim and Popoi, and that is important. Anyways, take this time to do anything you need to do, because once you go into this teleportation thing, you will be in the final boss. And weirdly enough, this is kind of a thing I'll just talk about right now before we get in there. And please correct in the comments. This is one of those things I'd love to know. There's a little story sequence where we learn a little bit about Popoi and how, I guess, sprites are tied to mana, and if mana's gone or whatever, Popoi can't exist. That's never brought up anywhere else in the game that I know of, but this game is also, you know, filled with little secrets. Maybe there's a story sequence that I missed that I've never seen before that explains that. No clue. Honestly, no clue. But please, I would love it if someone told me in the comments if there's something I'm missing. Anyways, we are ready. Let us go. Love that music. Very cool. It's a mana beast. Isn't it a Flammy? I guess Flammies were once mana beasts. Hurry, or the mana beast will ruin the world. Come on, do it. I can't. I won't hurt a mana beast. I can't. They're only trying to restore mana. And Popoi, if you use up all your mana power, you'll disappear. Oh no. Right, I can't go through with this. What do you mean? I'm not gonna kick the bucket. My world is separate from this one. It just means I won't see you again. Okay, if we don't stop the mana beast, your world is finished, right? Everything will perish. Trees, animals, people. That must not happen. You have the mana sword. You must save this world. You have no choice. You made a vow to your mother, the mana tree, right? I'll be okay. Alright. You're sure? Of course. Later, Prim. And here we go. Final boss. Take the sword. I have the sword. We'll cast mana magic. Then the mana sword will appear. At least someone explains it. But yeah, this is the most annoying final boss. It's not even hard. It's just annoying. There's the mana beast. It does look like Flammy. And while it's out there, it will do two attacks. One is this fire attack that's about to do. It's very strong. And the other is like a ramming attack. And you can't attack it while that's happening. So we're just going to wait this out. Bam. And now we are going to go ahead and cast mana magic on Randy with both Prim and Popoi. I don't know if it has to be in the same time, but I do it for dramatic effect. So there we go. Looks cool too. The two dryads coming up and bam. And if you look at her sword, it turns from that brown to like a green, which is really cool. And that is the 9th level of the sword. It's only available here unless you glitch the game to give you a 9th orb, which is totally possible. Revived mana sword. Now, I also want to, with Prim, and this is the important part to have that magic, the MP, is to cast Lunar Boost and Moon Energy on Randy. Lunar Boost gives him attack power up, and the other one gives him critical hit up. And basically, we want to do as much damage as possible to the Mana Beast as fast as possible, because the Mana Beast has 10,000 HP, or 9,999. So we need to hit hard and fast. So, bam, we did 999. Try to get as many as you can while you have all this magic going on. That was a nice 2,000. Now I'm like halved a little bit because I didn't get a crit. Nice. Okay, 3,500. He doesn't stick around here for very long, so getting those hits. Very nice. 4,000 damage. Usually he like tries to fight back with like Lucent Beam or something. Now I'm doing 0. My magic is faded. I don't have the mana sword anymore, and I'm doing 0 damage. So that's what I'm talking about in the sense that you need MP to beat this fight. You just simply can't do it otherwise. I think if you're at a high level, I think that's probably what everyone's always talking about. You need to be at the high 70s to beat this game, even though you really don't. I think that's probably what it's referring to, is the fact that you need to be on a very high level to do damage to it naturally. But obviously this way will work. We did 4,500 damage or something like that, so revive the Mana Sword. Do a lot of damage with that fire. Ooh, how much are you gonna take? Oh, wow. That was a weird animation there, Randy. And then quickly get our... That's not what I wanted. Moon Energy. Back on Randy. There we go. So basically, like, if we're able to kind of do this the way we have been, 3 rounds will do it. Maybe even 2 rounds. But if you're not timing this stuff properly, it can go south really badly. On my test play, just for fun, to see if I could beat this game at the low levels that I was at, this boss took me 12 minutes because I was not stacking things up properly. Like, I'm glad I wasn't recording that. That sucked ass. There we go. 6,500 basically now at this point. 7,000 damage. 7,500. Oh, my magic's faded. Ah, damn. Oh, we didn't get to see what level 8 charge up looks like. I don't know if I'll be able to do it in time. Yeah, probably. Charge it all the way up. It's probably not very smart. I'm gonna die here if he does the fire thing too early. And we get a cool Superman dive! I love that. It looks so silly. Alright, we have time to heal, thankfully. If we didn't, whatever. We have... Like, Randy wouldn't have died. Even if the other 2 did. If they did. They probably still won't. But we have a couple wishes for that reason, so... Oh, wow! It straight up bypassed it. That's really cool. Awesome. Good for me. Alright, Mana Magic back. And this should be the last round of this. Damn, that bass goes hard, man. I love that. Yeah, wow, we're like evading the hits. That's really funny to me. Okay, quickly. I did not time this well, so I'm a little behind, but this should still be fine. 167. That's what I'd be doing with just my basic Mana Sword. 167. So, like, you know, 100 hits basically needed. So not very fun. There we go. We got our attack up, and now our crit is back up. Let us get him. Oh, there we go. 8,500, I think, now. No, not Lucent Beam on Randy. Actually, how much will that do? 118. Okay. That's a decent amount of damage, but thankfully this thing doesn't go very crazy hard with its attacks, so this should be it. No, come on, come on, really? No. Did I count wrong? Oh, there we go. That, my friends, was Secret of Mana. Wait, what was the secret, though? What was the secret of mana? Actually, most people think that the fact that the mana tree is Randy's mom, I think that's what most people agree with is the secret to the Secret of Mana, but it's kind of a weird name. I mean, in Japan, Seiken Densetsu, the name of this game. Seiken Densetsu 2, sorry. I think that's the Legend of the Holy Sword, so that's kind of generic, really. But, alright, we did it. Exclamation mark. Oh no, someone saw Solid Snake. Popoi! Yeah, Popoi is dead, man. He's gone. I didn't even say goodbye. Popoi. Popoi, I'll never forget you. Ever. I mean, for Randy, that's basically like one of his only friends. He didn't have any friends in Potos, so... Me too. Also, Dialec's dead. Sorry about that, Prim. And Dialect, too. But we must be strong. Ah, gorgeous music. The Mana Beast is turning into snow. I like how there's 2 moons there. I never noticed that. Oh, there we go. The credits. Secret of Mana. This is a game I've not beaten very often. I think it's only the 3rd time I've ever beaten the game. Oh, 4th, because I had my test play as well. I mean, like, throughout. Because I beat it, like, the first time when I was, like, 16 or 17. Yay. Very, very cool. Oh, there's Chrissy and Mara. Awesome. Thank you so much for obviously joining me for this. I very much overestimated the length of this game. I thought this was going to be around 25 episodes, but we didn't even make it to full 20, which is fine by me. I'd rather a game be nice, short, and concise and good than overly long. Though, like I said, I find there was probably budgetary or like timeline issues with this, where there wasn't enough time to complete what they originally wanted. But this is still a classic game. This is a great action RPG for the Super Nintendo. I think everyone will agree with that. Oh yay! Look, that's the little scorpion gang. That's great. And Jock is like, I'm still here, I'm fat, bye. Great music. And that leads to the question, and I've already had someone ask me in the comments already, am I going to do Trials of Mana, which, to people my age anyways, still call Seiken Densetsu 3. Okay, so here's the thing. I want to. Hello, Santa. I want to. But other than one of the characters, or maybe two of the characters' prologues, I've never really sat down and played Trials of Mana, despite owning the 3D remake of the PS4, the Collection of Mana, which is what I'm playing this on right now, which has the Super NES version translated in English, and an actual original Super Famicom cartridge. I've never played through it. So I actually don't know a whole lot about it, other than the fact that there are 6 characters, you choose one to be a main character, and you choose 2 other characters to be your sidekicks, and there are 3 different main stories depending on who you pick? It's a big undertaking, because I'm just like, I don't even know how I Let's Play that. Do I Let's Play it 3 times? And this is why, where I'm asking you, the viewer, to tell me what I'm supposed to do. Squall High Wind. B-Boy J-Nerd. You guys know. I'm pretty sure both of you have played through the game, so any advice would be great. The other thing about that is that because it's a game I've never played and I really want to take my time, I don't want to rush it. It's a game I've basically wanted to play since I was in my late teens, but never got around to it because I'm dumb. I don't want to rush it. I want to actually play it for myself. So I am not playing Trials of Mana next year, but I would like to plan it for 2027. I know that's really far away, and I apologize that, like, I'm always like, yeah, I'll play it in a year. That's really long for some people who really just want to see it, like, next, right? So, basically, I feel bad, but I'm going to, and I'm not promising, but I'd like to try to sneak in another game related to Secret of Mana next year. My next year is very packed. I have a lot of things planned already, but seeing how this game ended up being a bit shorter than I thought, maybe that means the same for the other kind of sister game to this. So we'll see. Again, I'm not promising anything, but we will see. But enough of the future, let's talk about what's happening now. I've always liked when games do the, like, tour of the world thing, where you see all the characters you've seen before, you go back to the towns, and you just, it's cute, like, because, I mean, in pretty much every RPG, you globe trot around the world and talk to everyone and see everyone, so having that, like, remember this place? These people are doing good. Remember this place? You helped them. One of the first games I really remembered that when I was a kid was ActRaiser. I love that. So actually there we saw Prim, I guess, reconnect with her father. There was Luca, who we haven't seen since like the first 6 episodes of the game. It's so weird how that Gaia's naval part of the game feels so disconnected from everything else. I mean, you probably can go back and talk to Luca. She's probably like, you guys are doing good. Keep it up. Back into Potos. Hi, Timothy. Hi, Elliot. I'm back. What you gonna do about it? Huh? Maybe I'll throw you off a waterfall. Huh? See if you like it. I guess they just like you. They're just like, well, we're fine with you back. Calm down, man. Also, I like how you appear from the west there, which means you, you appeared from the waterfall, not from the entrance to Potos, but whatever. Oh, I guess the snow has basically stopped there. And back to where we found the sword in the first place, which turned out to be Randy's father. Oh, bam, there it is. That's a gorgeous sword sprite. That glimmer is gorgeous. Look at that. It's such a little thing, but like, wow. It's just nice when they put an effort into something you'll see once at the beginning of the game, that's it. There's Po Boy. Or where he would have been if he survived. Oh, that's like legit sad. Oh, there he is, actually on the tree. I guess in a different world? I'm not sure. The end. Fun little fact, the placement or whatever of the moon there, or what phase it's in, is random. It led a lot of people to speculate things on completionists, like whether or not you did everything, but no, it is random from the point you load your game, so yeah. Not much to say, that's just a wonderful game. I'm really happy you could join me for the journey. I always get so sappy at the end of RPGs. Because they're longer games, right? And, like, you put a lot of yourself into them when you play them. It's funny because I say it's longer games, but I mean, games nowadays are so much longer than they used to be. It's like a 10-hour game at most, really, but I don't know, it's a journey. I have a lot of good memories of this game, though, from when I was younger. So, you know, it hits me. The music and all that, but anyways, thank you so much for joining me. I truly, truly appreciate it whenever any of you stick it out to the end of a Let's Play. It means a lot, and this has been well received, and I've gotten a lot of comments on it, which is great. A lot of comments from my usual commenters, which is always welcome, obviously, and a lot of comments from people I've never heard of, which is really welcome. I love hearing from people who haven't said much on the channel. I just love it. We only have a couple things left to do for the year. I'll be taking my yearly Christmas break in December. But this is the last big game of the year, obviously. But with that, I'm filling the blanks. See you next level. Thank you so much for watching this playthrough, and remember to hit that subscribe button to see what I'll play next. Big thanks to my patrons who are supporting me, it means a lot. If you'd like to support my channel, share my videos with some friends, or consider visiting my Patreon page.